We're going to do the gateway review together. This is the review for chapter 6. So number 1 on the chapter 6, gateway review. Okay, number 1 has a picture of a rectangle and a triangle and a trapezoid. Let's go ahead and it says A is you're going to find the area of the rectangle. Okay, your formula for area of a rectangle, if you have your formulas in front of you, what is the area of a rectangle? Does anybody have that in front of them? Length times width. Okay, this rectangle has 2.5 feet and 4 feet. So all you got to do, the area will be, it doesn't matter which one you put first, right? You can multiply in any order. So you can put 4 times 2.5. And when you multiply that, what do you get? 10. Okay, don't forget to put units. 10 what? These were feet. That's feet times feet. You have square feet. Area is always squared. Okay, that's 1A. The B, I guess I could do it down here and leave that for a second. B is the perimeter of figure B, which is the triangle. So the perimeter of this triangle, and it shows the height here and it shows all the sides. The perimeter, what are you going to do to find the perimeter of that? The area is half, but you add all the sides. Perimeter is putting a fence around something. So just go 6 plus 3 plus 8. And what does that add up to? 17. What's the units? Look at your picture. They're all in inches. Is it square inches? No. You don't do square inches or square feet of fencing. You just do so many feet of fence, right? This is so many inches. Perimeter is just has the unit by itself. Okay, see? The area of this same triangle. Okay, the area, we're actually going to need the height of it. I didn't put the height in there yet. The height is 2 inches. And what's the formula for the area of a triangle? It has 1/2. Yeah, 1/2 of the base times height. You can just put base times height divided by 2 if you want, or you can put the 1/2 in front. But this is what you're actually going to do most likely, is you're going to go the base times the height, and then you'll divide it by 2, which will give you half of it. The base is what number? 8. The height? 2. And you'll divide by 2. So 8. 8 what? Square inches. These were inches times inches here. So we have square inches. Area is always inches, or squared, I'm sorry. Okay, the D. D wants you to give the area of the trapezoid. Okay, area of a trapezoid. Your formula, it can be written in a lot of different ways. Usually you see the 1/2 B plus B times H or something like that. What you're going to do is first thing is the parentheses, right? You're going to do B plus B. Sometimes you have a capital B or whatever. The B's are your bases. Your bases are your parallel sides. The sides that are across from each other parallel. Okay, you're going to add those first, then you're going to multiply by the height, then you're going to divide by 2. Okay, so let's get the picture of our trapezoid on here. And here's our parallel sides, that would be our bases. Actually it says, I'm going to write mine upside down because it had the short side on the bottom. The short side was 4, and the longer side was 4.5. It says the height is 2 miles. These are all in miles. Okay, so we're going to add the bases, which is the 4 plus 4.5, and then it would be multiplied by 2, and then it will be divided by 2, following this formula right here. So 4 plus 4.5, 8.5 multiplied by 2 and then divided by 2. It'll stay the same, right? It'll stay 8.5, because multiplying and then dividing by the same number just cancels out. And this is in miles, so what is our units here? Right, miles squared or square miles, either way. Okay, number 2, circle. It says to find the length of the radius. Okay, it gives you, let me move this over. Number 2 gives you the area. It says the area of this circle is 23 square inches. So it wants you to find the radius. What's the formula for the area of a circle?
A equals pi r squared.
Pi r squared, right. Pi r squared. Okay, this was the area right here. So we're going to put this number where the A is. You're going to put 23 square inches equals pi r squared. For pi, we're going to go ahead and use 3.14. So let's just put it above it, 3.14 times radius squared. We'll just replace pi with 3.14. To solve for radius, we need to undo this multiplying by 3.14 by dividing by 3.14. Does that make sense? To undo a multiplication, you're going to divide it. Like the last problem, we undid this multiplication by dividing, right? It went away. We're going to undo this multiply by dividing by 3.14. So that will cancel out. We have the radius squared is, somebody do this on your calculator for me, 23 divided by 3.14.
7.3248,407.
7.324.
324.
That's probably far enough. To undo a square, you know how to undo a square? Like the opposite of divide is multiply, the opposite of add is subtract. The opposite of a square is square root. So if you take the square root of these, that undoes your square. You will have solved for r. So do the square root of the number that we just got. The square root of 7.324.
2.706.
2.706. And let's see, what was the units here? Was square inches. So the radius must have been that many inches. It doesn't say what to round to. So we'll just say 2.7 is good enough. 2.7 inches is our radius. Okay, let's go ahead and stop it because we're almost